Hey guys, what's up? It's Rubik here, and I am continuing my tutorial on how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. And in the first tutorial, we solved the entire first layer, and now we'll be getting on to the second and third layers. So let's get right into it. So what you're looking to do here is to insert these edges which do not have yellow on them. So look for all those edges which don't have yellow and inserting them into their respective slots. So there's one edge over here. This doesn't have yellow on it, so that's good. This is blue and orange. So first thing we need to do is to align this with its respective color, this color. So this is blue and blue, so this you can do a U move and get it here. So now what you're doing, you'll need to learn an algorithm. So there are two algorithms. One algorithm to insert it into this slot, the right one or the left one. Those are the two. So orange is over here and this is an orange piece. So we have to do this, you have to insert it over here. So the algorithm goes like this. U prime, L prime, U, L, then you can move your cube like this so that the other face is facing you. Then you do a U, R, U prime, R prime, and that's that edge went over there. So now there's one here and it's already aligned, so we can put it, and it has to go into the left slot, and this is already aligned. So we'll do the algorithm again. So U prime, L prime, U, L, rotate the cube, U, R, U prime, R prime. So now there's another edge over here. So this has to go into the right. So we need to do a new algorithm. So we can do it. So this is the right algorithm. So you do a U, R, U prime, R prime. Rotate the cube this way. U prime, L prime, U, L, and that inserts it. And now for the final edge, which is already aligned, so that's again pretty lucky. So we can insert it into this and it goes into the right slot. So we'll do the algorithm again. U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, L prime, U, L. And that solves our second layer. If you ever find yourself in a situation where this edge is it's flipped and it's in the correct slot, what you can do is you can insert this edge over here and that will displace this. So we can do the algorithm U, R prime, U prime, R prime, move, rotate the cube, U prime, L prime, U, L. So that's inserted that edge over here, and now this is displaced, and then it's in the correct area, and now you can insert it. So do the algorithm U, R, U prime, R prime, rotate the cube, U prime, L prime, U, L. So now the first two layers are solved fully. And what you have to do now is to get a yellow cross, like how it's shown over here, the yellow cross. So you can get 4 different cases. So one is a dot like is shown over here, then there is a fish sort of shape or a V shape over here, then we have a line, and finally we have, of course, it's already solved. So I'll explain how to solve it in each of these cases, and we'll put this cube aside for now. So we'll be using one main algorithm to solve all of these. So basically this algorithm goes like f r u r prime u prime f. So now the dot is converted into this. So we can do another algorithm, f r u r prime u prime f prime. So now we have is the bar as shown over here. So how we can solve this is you hold the bar horizontal and do the algorithm again, f r u r prime u prime f prime, and it solves that. So in the cube we have over here, we have a dot, and so basically I'll explain one thing. So for the V shape, you hold it in the top corner and you do the algorithm. So f r u r prime u prime f prime. Let's convert it into the bar, and then for the bar, like I said, hold it horizontal and do the algorithm. So f r u r prime u prime f prime, and that solves the yellow cross. So I've explained all the cases and we have a dot here as I said. So let's do the algorithm, f r u r prime u prime f prime. Now we have this, so we have to hold it in the top corner, f r u r prime u prime f prime. Now we have this, so we can do the algorithm again. Remember, hold the bar horizontal, f r u r prime u prime f prime, and now we are done. The yellow cross is solved, and so the next objective is to align all of these. Oops, it's not this. Sorry, align all of these. So you have to align these colors, and how we do that, you need to use another algorithm. So you should at least have two edge pieces that will align properly. So right now we have this and this. So we have green and orange, and that's in the turret area, that's in the turret thing. So we move it like that. So if you have two turret edges permutated in the and they're right next to each other, so you hold one that's facing on your right and one at the back, then you do this algorithm, r u r prime u prime r u2 r prime, and then you move it like this, and all of them are solved. Another thing, sometimes you may have it that the opposite edges are aligned properly and these two aren't. So what you do is hold one facing the right and one the left, then you do the algorithm, r u r prime u prime r u2 r prime. So green and orange are now aligned and they're side by side, and you've converted it to the case explained earlier, and you hold one on the right and one on the back, then you do the algorithm, r u r prime u prime r u2 r prime, and then you can do that and it's solved. You may sometimes need to do the algorithm twice, but that's only in a few select cases. And yeah. So now that it's solved, we need to put all the corners in the right places over here. So look for a corner that is already in the proper place. So there's one over here. Sometimes you may not have it, so you'll have to look for one. So once you have it, put in the bottom right corner, and you do this algorithm, u r u prime l prime u r prime u prime l, and now we have solved all of these and they're all in their right places. sometimes you need to do this like twice, and or like even when you have one solved already. But if you don't have any, just do the algorithm and one will probably pop up, and then you hold it in the bottom right and do it. So now we go in onto the final stage, and so you take any one. Let's just use this one and keep it in the bottom right corner, and this step will look like it's messing up the cube, but in the end it'll just come together like magic. So now you hold this and then you do the algorithm which we first learned: r prime t prime r d r prime t prime r d r prime t prime r d r prime t prime r d. So once you've done that, and now what you can do is you move this corner into the bottom right, so you can do a u prime, and we'll do the algorithm again: r prime d prime r d r prime d prime r d. And now we have solved it, so you can just do a u and finish it off. So that's basically all you have to do to solve the Rubik's Cube, and I hope you've liked these tutorials and I hope they've really helped you. So that'll be all from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.